Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Walter Bluer Main Stage Series, which is sponsored by Lakeshore Savings Bank and produced by the Department of Theater and Dance. The department gratefully acknowledges the support and sponsorship of SUNY Fredonia Federal Credit Union for this production. We remind you that photography and videotaping are strictly prohibited during this performance. Please note the signs for emergency exits. You will be notified of evacuation procedures should an emergency occur. As a courtesy to all theater patrons, we request that all cell phones and electronic devices be turned off and that you refrain from texting during the production. Enjoy the show.
Sweet blossom, come on, under the willow. We can have high time if you would like. We can discover the wonders of nature. Roll the brushes down by the riverside. She's got everything we like for. She's got everything I need. Takes the real when I've seen it done. It's my tune when I speak.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires, like to a stepdame or a dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnity.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youth to merriments. Awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth to funerals. The pale companion is not for our pomp.
Let's go.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I complain against my child, my daughter Hermia. Step forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man, at my consent, to marry. Step forth, Lysander. And, my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, my gracious Duke, be so she will not here before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius, I invoke the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you your father should be as a god, one who composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax, by him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure, or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthy.
I would my father look but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth. Examine well your blood. For if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun. For to be in shady cloister mew, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship, Upon that day, either prepare to wed Demetrius, or on religious altar to protest for a austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy praised title to my certain right.
You have our father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander. True, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him, and she is mine. And all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
My lord, I am as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way as fairly ranked, if not with vantage, as Demetrius. And what is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nader's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. But being over full of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and Commodus, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate, to a vow of single life. Come, like Hippolyta. What cheer, my love! Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptial, and confer with you of something nearly that concerns yourselves.
With duty and design, we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there to fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ah, me, fraught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history. The course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in blood.
Oh, cross too high to be enthralled to low.
Or else miscraft in respect of years.
Oh, spite too old to be engaged to young.
Or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell, to choose love by another's eye.
Or, if there were a supreme choice, or death or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the colleague night that in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth, and ere man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour it up. So quick bright things come to confusion.
Then true lovers have ever crossed. It stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love's thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancy's followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town where I did meet thee once with Helena, to do observance to a morn of May. There will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to be by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus' doves, by that which knitteth souls and prospers loves, by all vow that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me tomorrow, truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, a happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear. When wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear, sickness is catching. Oh, we're
doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass. A time that lover's flight doth still conceal. Through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the wood where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must start our sight from lovers' food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know it all, but he do know. But as he heard, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eye, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings and no eyes figure unheedy haste, and therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled, as waggish boys in game themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine, and with this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did mount. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight, thither and back again.
If I could take you up in paradise up above, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again, shaboom, and we'll meet again. Oh, life could be a dream. If only all my precious plans would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Now every time I look at you, something
Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally man by man, according to the script.
Here is a list of every man's name, which is thought fit through all Athens to play at our interlude before the Duke and Duchess at his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on. Then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe!
Very good piece of work, I assure you. And Mary. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the list. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nan Bottom.
Ready! Name what part I am for. Proceed!
You, Nan Bottom, are set down for Pyramus!
What is Pyramus? A lover?
Or a tyrant! A lover that kills himself most gallantly for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move stars. I will condole in some measure. To the rest.
Fret!
My chief humor is for a tyrant I can play Hercules rarely, or a part to tear a cat in, to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks, the prison gates and give his fire shall shine for
do it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face!
Oh!
Let me play Thisbe too!
Speak in a monstrous little voice.
Thisbe! Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear! Thisbe dear! And lady dear!
No! You must play Pyramus and flute you Thisbe.
Well, proceed!
Robin Starveling.
Herr Peter Quince.
Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother.
Sam Snout.
Here, Peter Quince!
You, Pyramus's father.
Myself, Thisbe's father.
Snug. You the lion's part.
And here, I hope, is a play finished.
Yay!
Have you the lion's part written? Oh, pray you, if it be, give it to me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too! I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let her roar again, let her roar again.
And you should do it too terribly, that it would frighten the Duchess and the ladies, that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That will hang us every mother's son!
I grant you, friends, if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you and were any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus! Poor Pyramus is a sweet-faced man. A proper man, as one shall see in a summer's day. A most lovely, gentleman-like man. But therefore you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard do I have to play it in?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in either your straw-colored beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple ivory beard, or your French craft-colored beard, your perfect yellow.
One of your French crowns has no hair at all, and then you'll play barefaced. Here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town by moonlight. Roar! Roar! There we will rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw a bill of property, such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect, adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough, hold or cut bowstrings.
knight. Take heed, the queen come not within his sight. For now they never meet in grove or green. By fountain cleared, spangled starlight sheen. But they do swear that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and make him quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not she that frights the maidens of the villagery, those that hobnob and call you entry hush? Are you not she?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I, a fat and bean-fed horse beguiled, in likeness of a billy foal. Sometime look I in the gossip's bowl, in the very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks against her lips I bob, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale. The wise stat, telling the saddest tale, sometime for a 3-foot stool mistaketh me. Then I from her bum and down tumble she and tail. Tim cries and bawls into a cough, and the whole choir hold their hips and laugh and wax them in their mirth, and muse, and swear a merrier hour was never wasted. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest deep of India, but that, forsooth, the fair Hippolyta. To Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never, since the middle summer spring that we on hill, in dale, forest or mead, by painted fountain or by rushing brook, or on the beach's margins of the sea, to dance our rings to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the wind, piping to us in vain as in revenge, hath sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which, falling in the land, hath every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound, and through this distemperature we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, the chilling autumn, angry winter change their wonted liveries. And the mazed world, by their increase, now knows not which is which, and the same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. You will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels. Go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts. There is a way. We shall try downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou remembers, since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath, that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, thou couldst not, flying between the cold
took at a fair vestal thrown in by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet marked I with a bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound. In maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower. The herb I showed thee once, the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid, will make or man or woman madly dote on the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again, ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a good old roundabout here in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing, then, she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. But who comes here? I am invisible. I will overhear their conversation.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay. The other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen into this wood, and here am I, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet with Hermia. Hence get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. But yet, you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel. Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on
And
you.
I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much to leave the city, and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. Trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege for that. It is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I am not in the night, nor doth this wood lack worlds of company. For you, in my respect, are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. Or if thou follow me, do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Aye, in the temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius. Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Well, fare thee well, yet. Ere he do leave this road, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Ah, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank or on the wild time blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, wide over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses, and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania sometime of the night. Lo, these flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on, affected with care that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eye.
Come, now a roundel and a fairy song. Sing me now to sleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, newts and blind worms do no wrong. Come not near our fairy queen, Philomel with melody, sing in our sweet lullaby, la 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 lullaby. Neither harm nor spell nor charm, come our lovely lady nigh. So good night with lullaby. Weaving spiders come not near, hence you long-legged spinners' hands. Beetles black approach not near, worm nor snail do no offense. Philomel with melody, sing in our sweet lullaby, la 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 lullaby. Never harm nor spell nor charm, come our lovely lady nigh. So good night with lullaby. Philomel with melody, sing in our sweet lullaby, la 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 lullaby. Never harm nor spell nor charm, come our lovely lady nigh. So good night with lullaby, with lullaby, with lullaby.
Heads away now, all is well. One aloof stand sentinel. No.
when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake, be it ounce or cat or bear, hard or boar with bristled hair. In thy eye that shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake, winsome, thy things meet.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And to speak troth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie farther off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchained with an oath, so then two bosoms and a single troth. Then by your side no bedroom be denied. For lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now much beshrew my manners and my pride if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off. Human modesty, such separation as may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I, and end life when I end loyalty. Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I not. On his eyes I might have proved his flowers' force and stirring love. Silence, who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despises the Athenian maid. And the maiden sleeping sound on the dank, dirty ground. Pretty soul. She durst not lie near this lack love, this kill of courtesy. Churl, on your eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, what love did sleep his seat from thy eyelid. So, awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon. Nay, wilt thou kill me, sweet Demetrius? Oh!
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, dost thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this fond Fredonia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath pleasant and attractive eyes. How came I so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, my eyes are oftener washed than hers. No. No. I am as ugly as a bear. For beasts that meet me run away for fear. Therefore no marvel though Demetrius do, as a monster fly my presence thus. What wicked and dissembling glass of mine made me compare with Hermia's fiery eyne? Lysander, on the ground, dead? Why sleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my soul.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content? With Hermia? No. I do repent of these minutes I would have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who will not change a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason states you are the worthier maid.
Wherefore was I to this king of mockery born? When in your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man? I did never know, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must allow my insufficiency. Good troth, you do me wrong, and soon you do. In such disdainful manner, me to love and bear you well. For course I must confess I thought you Lord of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should of another, therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia.
Oh, it wouldn't make sense for me.
Hermia, sleep thou then, and never mayst thou come my finger near. For as a serpent of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings, so thou, my serpent and my heresy, of all be hated, but the most of me. And all my powers address your love and might to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay me, for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at its cruel prey. Lysander! What, removed? Lysander, Lord! What's gone? No sound, no word. Alack, where are you? And if you hear, speak of all love. I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
They're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me. They'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win the Oscar, you can.
Here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn brake our tiring house, and we will do it in action, as we do it before the Duke. Yes.
write me a prologue. And let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Man Bottom. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
Oh! Well, I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell she is not a lion.
Nay! You must name her name, and have her face must be seen through the lion's neck, and she herself must speak through saying thus, or to the same defect, ladies, or fair lady, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble, my life or yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And there, indeed, let her name her name, and tell them plainly she is snug.
Oh, well, it shall be so. But there is two hard things. That is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe do meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
Oh, a calendar. A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find a moonshine. Find a moonshine.
Okay. All right. The M section. Oh, mommy, moon. Yes, it does shine that night.
Why? May we leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye. Or else one must come in with a bush of thorn and a lantern and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. Yes. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe are to talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall.
What say you, Bottom? Some man or other must present
Pyramus, speak! Thisbe! Stand forth!
Thisbe! The flowers of woodiest savor sweet!
Odors!
Odors! Savor sweet! So have thy breath, my dearest Thisbe, dear woo. But hark! A voice! Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear. Bye.
Must I speak now?
Very much, girl! For you must understand, he goes but to see an auditor, and will return again.
Most radiant pyramids, most lily white hue, of the color like red rose on triumphant night, most brisky, juvenile, and itch, most lovely, as true as born, that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, pyramids, at Ninny's tomb.
Nina's tomb! Man! Why, you must not speak that! That you enter the pyramids. You speak all your parts in one excuse and all. Pyramids enter, your cue is bad. It is never tire!
As true
terms. Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. For I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on me. They shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou impressed flowers dost sleep. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed. Ready?
And I more.
Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. Not to him, friends. And do him courtesies. Hail.
Hail. Hail.
Hail.
Oh, I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
I shall desire you of more acquaintance, good Master Cobweb. If I cut my finger, I shall make mold with you. Your name, honest gentlewoman.
Peas blossom.
I pray you, commend me to Mr. Squash, your mother, and to Master Peascod, your father. Oh, good Mistress Peas Blossom, I shall desire you of more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you, ma'am.
Mustard seed.
Good Mistress Mustard Seed, I know your patience well. That same cowardly, giant-like ox beef has devoured many a gentleman of your house. I promise you, your kindred have made my eyes water ere now. I desire you of more acquaintance too, good Mistress Mustard Seed.
The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye. And when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity.